Okay, so today we're going to be talking about post fails. You know, like social media post fails. Okay, with this one, I can sort of understand how you might think happiness is spelt with a Y. And I think it's a bit harsh for the other person just like calling them like a fucknut. Like it's if it's spelt correctly, fucknut. I don't know why people always have to be so rude for. Okay, so I'm guessing as this comes under dumb holes that the person's actually not on about like teeth bleach, I'm actually on about like toilet bleach, like, or like, you know, bleach that you sort of clean with. But like, I don't know, I want that like burn. So I stand I smell like a swimming pool. I think maybe the person's just having a joke because I'm pretty sure if you put bleach on your actual teeth, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm sure that would just like literally just like burn your gums off or something. Like, they wouldn't be good anyways. Yeah, I think with this one, you know, afterwards when everyone's saying, "Oh no, you know, you can see it," I think she did it on purpose. I think she wanted people to see it. I think she's just, you know, she's had sex with someone. She probably really likes him. She wants to brag about it, so she's just been like, "Oh yeah, you know, blah blah blah." But then when people have been like, "Oh, people can see it," she's just like, "Oh, you know, I didn't know that people could see it. Oh, how do I delete it?" Oh. Do you know what I mean? That that old chestnut. This one really makes me laugh. It's funny how she actually thinks that, like, obviously the Illuminati is like a conspiracy theory. So the fact that she actually thinks that they're literally like that the Illuminati have actually got like their own Twitter page, like they've actually sat there and gone, "Oh yeah, let's just like, you know, tell the world that we exist by making a web like our own page." Like, like obviously they're not going to do that, are they? Do you know what I mean? It's a conspiracy theory. Like, they might exist, they might not exist. No one really knows 100%. But yeah, that's funny. That was really funny. That she's tore off her labias and now she can't even comb her hair properly. So it's like funny because it's like if you actually took it seriously, like obviously she meant to say another word, but like then obviously if she actually means like I can't even comb my hair properly, that means she must be on about her pubes, which means like she actually like not she actually combs a pubic hair, which is just like, if you just think about it, you can just imagine someone just sitting there with like a little comb, like combing the pubic hair. That's just hilarious. What I think's more weird about this is how she says the next right person. Not wait for the right person to come along, but let's just wait for the next right person to come along. And then she calls it like the virgin. Like, obviously if you're waiting for the next right person to come along, then like a month later there's going to be like the next right person and the next one and the next one and the next one, until there's just like, you've just got a long list of like, I don't know, 10,000 people. Like, I don't know, it's just funny. I really like this one. I think this one's probably really, really clever. Like, you know, like if you've got a friend and you sort of want to see like into the, you know, you want to see what they're doing on Facebook, or like if you think some of your friends have been talking about you and they've been like passing messages back and forth about you or something, or there's just something that you want to say, you know, you can try that and be like, "Oh yeah, you know, put your password on here and it'll just come up with asterisks," and then as soon as they do it, just be like boom. You know, you'd have to be quick though, because obviously they're going to see it and then like change the password or whatever. But like, you just get in there and be like, "You bastards, you've been saying this about me," or whatever, you know. Or you might just look and find out that, you know, you've been paranoid all along and there's been nothing to worry about. And then you can just be happy. I mean, this one, there's just no excuse for that kind of level of stupidity. I mean, like, what did they think your birthday was then? Like, I don't get it. Did they think you were just born and then people just sort of randomly said, "Oh yeah, this is the day, like, then we're just going to have a party for you and give you presents"? Like, I don't really understand that one. I absolutely love this one. Like, just imagine, this was just the best thing ever. Like, you can just imagine, yeah, the escalator stopped and she's just stood there and like, you know what I mean? Just standing there like, "This escalator stopped. I can't go anywhere." Like, just I don't know. It's just I find that absolutely hilarious. Like she literally won't move because like she never thought, oh wait a sec, I could actually just like walk, like use my legs, and just use the escalator as like steps instead of like moving steps. Like that's just hilarious. Bless that. That's funny. The funniest thing about it as well, we all know a person that would do that. That's what's more funny. Like there's always one person that would, 100% would just be like, yeah, I didn't walk down the steps or walk up the steps. Okay, here's some advice on this one, right? If you're ever going to leave a post talking about how you don't need school, you don't need education, you're clever enough without it, do not make spelling mistakes. Like, make sure that post is like the cleverest shit that's ever come out of your mouth. If you start talking absolute bullshit, like, do you know what I mean? People are just going to be like, well, obviously you do need education. Like, oh, just don't do it. Okay, now for this one, I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but I do actually agree because, I sort of agree. I think you don't need education past sort of like the first year of high school. I think obviously primary school, nursery and all that, I think is very important. But I think high school, I think, it's just, algebra and all that. When in life has anyone ever used algebra? Like, seriously, there a point in your life when you'd be like, oh yeah, I need algebra for this, or just anything, like, you don't need it, so, you know what I mean? I think, yeah, I agree with that post 100%, sorry. Okay, with this one, please tell me that person must be, like, old, because I just can't understand how, if, like, you're young, how you cannot understand how to, like, you know what I mean, work, Twitter, Facebook and all that. I feel like it's just one of them things everyone should know. And you can blatantly see as well the word Walmart at the top. Like, so I don't know what she's playing at, what's going on in her head, whatever. I've actually seen a few of these where people have been moaning about work, moaning about their boss, and then next thing you know, the boss is just like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand, like, why people seem to forget. Like, obviously, if you're moaning about someone, right, and you don't want them to know, or you're up to mischief, like, don't, you know what I mean? Don't write shit about it while you got the person on Facebook, like, do you know what I mean? This one, I don't even know what to say about this one. I mean, first of all, she says cutted instead of cut. Then she says past tense, as in like, like a tent, like what you take when you go camping. And then, like, the fact that she thinks that, like, oh, if you cut your hair, it shouldn't go back to her. Like, why would people buy straighteners? Why won't people just go, oh, I'll just cut my hair and also know I've got straight hair? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't understand why you would think that. That's probably more shocking than the fact that you think that past tense is spelled past tense. Okay, so that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, then please subscribe. Thank you for watching.